Hello Taurus, my name is Petra D. I'm here to do your general love reading for June 2021. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start with the videos that I'm going to link to the end of this video that kind of relate to your meditation and to the oracle card that I pre-pulled for you. And the actual music song that I got was by a group named Kaleo, Way Down We Go. And that song kind of relates to actually more so the oracle card that I pulled for you, but the meditation more relates to a reading I did for you in April of this year. It's called Just Let Go, and I'm going to link that at the end as well. So before I actually get into your meditation, I'm going to go ahead and talk about your oracle card. I pulled it from the Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. And it's a Phoenix card, the number 29 card. And it's about transformation. It's about getting back onto your life paths. About endings and new beginning. Once you let go of something, then the new can begin and it can grow. So let me go ahead and read a little bit for you from the book. So your life is changing, perhaps in ways that you didn't expect, but it's wildly wonderful. Transmutation is the act of changing from one state of being or one element to another. The phoenix is legendary for its transmutation and fire. In the flames, he is reborn, leaving behind his old and tired self to become a passionate, wild, and free bird. The spirit of the phoenix says, a big change is at hand in your life. What feels like an ending is really a beginning. Rising out of the flames and ashes, you are entering a new cycle. Even if life seems murky in areas, this is only the clearing before a rebirth. Hang in there, the best is yet to come. So that's what Spirit wants you to know, the best is yet to come, even though a lot of y'all have been through some hard lessons, a lot of hard knocks in your life. But this is the meditation that I got as I was just like thinking about your energy before I pulled any cards. Are you feeling the reverberation of past choices? A kaleidoscope of memories slightly triggering like echoes from your soul. We don't get to choose who loves us back, so make peace with your past choices. For karma is neutral and will run you down to your core. Spirit wants you to learn the lesson of when to let down the burden of the past. Forgive and see the collateral beauty of life. Okay, so with that said, Taurus, I'm gonna go ahead and get into your energy, and I'm not gonna lie. Had a lot of interruptions right before I started with you, and hopefully my battery doesn't die. Hopefully I have enough to do your reading. We'll find out though. We'll keep riding. If it does pause, then I had to plug my phone. Okay. So let's look into your twin flame oracle, and then we're going to go into your romance angels to kind of get a deeper overview of where you're going. But if you've ended some major, I heard this actually, and I almost forgot to say, it's almost like a sinking ship. Spirit wants you to go ahead and allow the ending so that you can have the new beginning. Yes, the ending is painful. Yes, it's hurtful, but you'll be happy once you're reborn anew. It's almost like I heard like not doors closing, so new doors open, but I heard like a cruise ship, like a naval ship. When things start to flood, those chambers at the bottom of the boat, so the boat keeps afloat, they're slowly closing out on you, and they're going very fast. I think some things that ended for you were actually a surprise, but also what's coming in for you is going to be the best yet to come. It's going to be a good surprise too. So probably something to do with family. So kids, opinions, judgment, resolve family stress, and get support. This could be to even childhood issues. If you're not dealing with family issues, it may be something in your childhood you might want to look at. But it's something that hasn't been forgotten. These are elephants, and elephants never forget. Elephants are also loyal. They also grieve things that have, they grieve their dead. So I'm not saying that anyone died or anything like that, but what I'm saying is if something you had to let go in the past had to do with like a family situation or a family dynamic, or even a traditional idea about what family is for you. So if you're going through something and you just can't seem to get over it, you may want to get some help. Let your friends help you type of thing, or some sort of financial assistance, or I say a financial assistance. I don't know if that's what you need to do, but if you need to lawyer up, then maybe you need to do that as well. But I also kind of feel that as in your past energy, that's a burden that you went through. You went through that cycle of that. Oh, this has to do with something with marriage as well. Legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contracts. You could have ended a marriage. You could have separated from a family. This is why this energy was so heavy, and maybe that's why it took you so. Because I know the reading in April for you was very similar, about letting go of a past situation and grabbing the new. It's also about how you think about marriage and past paradigms about family and things like that. Societal norms. But once you let that go, Spirit is about to bless you with something better. Yeah, which is the transformation, the transmutation of that, the phoenix. And that, yeah, and that's a blue butterfly. That might be significant for you if you've seen one lately. But a breakthrough is coming. Reinvention. You're ready for the next level. Oh, that's so beautiful, Taurus. I knew something good was coming for you. You may not see it yet. Like the phoenix, transformation and phoenix. So not just that, not only like a rising of the phoenix, a new rebirth, a new transformation. This is a major karmic cycle that you had to learn. I don't know if you've even learned it fully because, like I said, you don't learn everything in a karmic cycle all at once. Things happen over time, depending on what you're looking at, especially if you're looking at astrology charts and things like that. Things can happen over a lifetime and things can happen pretty quickly, just depending on the lesson. And we get several lessons in our lives. But part of the lesson is when to transition, when to go through that rebirth. So let's see. Children, family, children, something, your love life is being affected by children, definitely. And I got that right under the family card that has to do with kids, opinions, judgment, resolve, and stress. If you're not dealing with this, then just be aware, heads up, that somebody who you may come into your experience may be dealing with. So just be very sensitive about that. But that's part of the kaleidoscope memories. You just can't, you're still gonna remember the memories of a past marriage, past family dynamic, but you have to learn how to transmute that energy. And if you still want that paradigm, you have to learn how to grow with it and move with it. You have to learn how to flow with the energy. All right. And they're saying if you do want marriage in the future, legal partnership, or commitment, they stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance. So if that's what you want, you may not get it as soon as you think, and that person might not even cross your path yet, especially if they're going through this and it's not necessarily your energy. But definitely Taurus, because I got that reading in April for you about the whole let go. I think a lot of Taurus is because you're that earth energy, you're probably the one going through this. But just know it's better things on the other side. But you're about to break through your chrysalis and you're going to the next level. There was a couple people going through this month, going through a big transformation in their lives. They were having a lot of endings and new beginnings, and I haven't seen that level of energy in a while for endings and new beginnings. It's been probably a few years. Okay. Yeah. So transformation and possible engagement in the future. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And that's quite possible because, especially if you're changing your idea of what you think about commitment, what you really think about love, if you're actually not being so triggered by the choices you made in the past and the past partners that you chose. Guess what? If you didn't choose those past people that probably did you a little shady, you wouldn't appreciate the new person that's coming into your life. Why? You wouldn't even been on their path. And they're saying underneath the deck, they say just pay attention to the red flags. It is safe for you to love, open your heart, and give and receive to the highest energy of all, which is love. Without love, you can't. Without love for self, without love for others, you're not going to be able to receive it properly. So with that said, I'm going to go into your heart space. And then I'm going to go to the frequency that supports your heart. So let's get into your heart. Let's see what's going on. Feel free to apply this to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And if you do like this content, or if you did resonate with the first half of this, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I do provide personal readings as well if you would like to have those. The information is in the description box below. So you're manifesting something. Oh wow, you're going step by step now. Let's look at this. So you're manifesting differently now, right now. So you're manifesting, you give it in that magician energy. You're actually, I think, calling in the person that you want. Because you're spreading your wings like a phoenix. Good Lord, yeah. This is definitely rising from the ashes type of energy. And you're crossing to new bridges as well. And if you put one in, since I came out together, 1 and 2 is 12. 12 is a hangman energy, seeing things from a different perspective. But I see it going into, and this is a new cycle. This is going step by step. Yeah. But you had to rest and reconsider this. So you had to retreat. You may have blocked out a lot of people in your life, but you know, if people don't understand that, you got to get a new perspective from your crown chakra as well. You're going into a new growth here after everything's been burned. Like I heard that someone else is reading Slash and Burn, where they go ahead and to put, you know, so they can have better crops and things like that. Slash and burn your past life so that you actually transform that as something new. I don't think you would have been able to stay in that situation. Here's my thing about when people don't understand why there's endings and new beginnings. Sometimes things just end, but sometimes when you're not learning the lesson or you're being too controlling in a situation, people will start to resist that energy because they don't want to grow with you. They don't want to transition. Why? Because their life path is going on a different direction. So that's when you get people cheating on you, lying to you, stealing from you, and all these other things, and being just straight up petty and gross. And because you're changing your life path without even knowing it. You're going in a different direction. I just saw 1111 as well. All right. What else? Yeah, so they're saying move forward. Move forward to new commitment. If you want this engagement and marriage in the future, you're gonna have to look at all the red flags with people. You're also gonna have to look a little bit deeper. You gotta go back. You have to go deeper than surface level with these people that you're about to come across their paths. Why? Because they're, you know, nobody's better than anyone else, but we all learn a lesson at different times. Let's just say that. This person is gonna expect more from you, and if you're not able to give it, then just remember, karma's gonna wear you down. Karma will wear you down because karma's neutral. It just wants your soul to learn the lesson. So when you have thing after thing after thing after thing constantly happening to you, you're gonna have to take a pause, rest, and reconsider. What are you doing? What you're not learning in your life? You're gonna take a inventory of what's really going on. Also, when you have like a TikTok, when you have an uptake of like sign symbols and synchronicities, you need to pay attention to those as well. But whoever this new person is, they're coming in fast, they're coming in strong, and guess what? More bad things will happen. If you don't want them in your life, that's free will, that's choice. However, it's almost like getting to like the end of a grade or something like that, and like just not doing the work, and getting held back, and everyone else moves forward, like getting set behind. And guess what? You know, if you don't want to learn it, spirit will take you back around again, but you don't know how long that's going to go. So the one thing that you don't want is when you leave this life is to have regrets. You want to transform and transmute as much energy as possible back to the highest and highest frequency of all, which is love. Yeah, so strengthening bonds. If you're seeing a lot of 12, 12, 12, 21, things like that, you're kind of on the verge of manifesting something big in your life. You're not seeing it yet, though, because you haven't gotten to the 3s. And you haven't got to the 4s, so you're really not going to see the foundations. The foundations have been laid in the past, but something had to be burned down. Something had to be transformed from the past. Yes, you found valuable, but it just created a kaleidoscope in memories. It just created part of your life review. It is what it is. Yes, we have responsibility in life, but you don't have to be the martyr of everything. So, Spirit wants you to go ahead and speak your truth with this new person that's coming in, or just in general, truth to yourself about what you really, really want, and choose your battles with the past. They're saying make peace with it so that you can move forward. All right, so with that said, I'm going to go into the frequencies that's going to help support what's out of your heart. Choosing your battles with people in the past and people in the future, and with yourself, and with your own opinions, with your own societal norms, what you find valuable. It's easier to flow with an energy than go against it. Choosing your battles is also standing up for yourself. Okay. This has been a long journey for you, I can definitely tell. So the energy that helps support your second chakra. So the energy of the sacral chakra helps us navigate our lives through our emotions and support our ability to enjoy our sensual world. Oh yeah, and I knew this was going to come up. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is key to move on peacefully into this next cycle. And honestly, it's forgiveness itself. Because I'm not saying those people are even around to forgive you or for you to say, I ask for forgiveness. That's not really necessary. It's all internal work, really. So the energy of forgiveness strengthens our capacity to let go of unwanted feelings and emotions. Let go of that burden of the past. Know when to let go from your heart. So the energy of the heart chakra supports our inner guidance, which is governed by our heart and capacity to love deeply. You know, and I have 20 and I have 2, and then that adds a 4 and that's God's blessing. So foundations are being set. You're going to go into a higher level of commitment with someone, whether you know them or not. I don't know. For some odd reason, I don't know why I just thought that. I feel like if you have a Taurus North Node, definitely check out this might apply to you somehow. I think it's some transit about to go through for a lot of people, or Taurus North Node. Or if you're Taurus in your South Node, your Venus, or something like that. So take that as it resonates. This may not necessarily apply completely to everyone who has a Sun Taurus or even a Moon Taurus. Okay, that card that dropped out had to do with integrity. It had to do the number 25, so that goes at 7. So they're saying, like, choose your battles with integrity out of your heart, so that you don't create any or drag anything from the past into your new cycle. How about that? It's definitely about duality within yourself. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting moment among all oppositions. So yeah, flow with the energy. Do not let it force you. Yeah, use your awareness and your intuition to navigate through this a lot better, a lot smoother. But this cycle is going to be different. You're going to learn a lot, but I don't think it's going to be as bad, because you've been reborn into your authentic self, which is completion. You're done with this cycle. And then 10 really goes back to 1, which goes back to self, which is kind of like the transformation, goes back to your true authentic self. So the energy of authenticity supports our choices to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, with others as well as with ourselves. Yeah, so you are what you attract. Just remember that. With that said, I'm going to go into your heart space. I'm going to leave this here and just go into your heart space really quick. Not in your heart space. Your tarot. We went into your heart space. I'm saying just choose your battles. Remember your authentic self. Endings and new beginnings. And everyone gets what they deserve, even if you don't see it. Because karma is neutral. And we're just here to learn lessons. Yeah, so big endings. Okay, so let's see. You're not getting back up from that, but you are confident. The challenge is being confident going into this new cycle. You're definitely single though. Subconsciously, you want someone to take action, or this is subconsciously you don't want it to run into any players either. You want someone mature. In the past, there was a heartbreak, which is probably like a divorce, separation, ending of contractual obligation. That's a mouthful. There's nothing wrong with it though, if that desires of your heart. But now you're going into your happiness, 9 of Cups. So yay! The challenge is going to learn how to navigate this in a different way. But your wish is granted. You have everything you need and everything you want. You are becoming the magician within your heart space. And that's how we actually do manifest, out of our hearts, out of our authentic heart. Let's look at consciously what you're looking at. Yep, something new, learning something new, straight from the beginning, straight from, even if you are going into a higher level commitment with someone, this is not going to operate the same way as it did with your past relationship. This is going to be something new, something youthful, something, it's going to start small, but I think it's going to grow. The seeds are going to be planted. I see not only confident, but this is going to go into the family dynamic. This is going to go to marriage. I have you sitting single, but then that person is going to bring in their little pentacle. It's going to make 10 of pentacles, and that's your marriage and your family that was in your energy at the beginning. Okay. So let's look into how people see you. How do people see you, Taurus? Ooh, okay. I don't know if that was me, so I'll keep going. If it comes out again, then let's ride with it. But that was a 5 of Swords, so they may see you as winning at all costs. Hello, Tori. Sorry about that. So I had the 5 of Swords out, and they may see you winning at all costs, but I put that back because it's more like in your heart space of choosing your own battles type of energy. So I did see the Judgment card underneath the deck, but let's actually go back into your how people see you. Okay. They see you possibly nostalgic about the past. They also see you as probably wanting to reconcile with someone from the past. Or you're looking at someone that you used to share a cup with, it was potential to grow, but I don't know if that's reconciliation or not. Let's see. I'm pull a little bit more. But yeah, the past is something you had to heal from. They see you healing from the past. Okay, let's look at your environment. In your environment, yes, it's definitely that 4 of Wands energy that you could be meeting a twin flame, or you're just looking at starting a foundation with someone through marriage as well. You're thinking about commitment with someone. You may not know them yet, and if you do know them, they're either past life or past relationships. But you had to heal something in your past that goes that 3 of Wands energy. And honestly, I don't know what you really been focused on, because I really don't see anyone else here. I see this is all your energy. The hope is to move forward into a new chapter, calmer waters, to that new challenge. But I definitely see 3 people in the boat, so it's a opportunity to be with someone new. But you might just be moving on with moving into the next phase, new chapter in your life. I feel there's more here though. I think most of your cards really just came out in your oracle. I think it's kind of small because I don't think you know exactly what you want yet. I think some of the areas are still murky, still have blind spots. But your outcome is 10 of Cups. It's actually moving. I like that energy very, very much. So I usually read the future card and the outcome card as supporting each other. So I have the 9 of Cups in your future, and your outcome is a 10 of Cups. So you're going step by step, like I saw out of your heart pace of 1, 2, 3. So you're manifesting, spreading your wings so you can get your 10 of Cups. And I think that's definitely going to go into, let me see. It's going to go into a commitment with this, whoever this is that you're looking at in your, or who's looking at you. Somebody might be looking at you too that you're not really aware of it. But either way, it's transformation. It is that new beginning, that ending a new beginning, that Phoenix energy. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading because the message just went back to the beginning. So you're transforming. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, but you're working on something. Or you may be just focused on work because I think in the past, I think there could have been, you want to be happy, but this also could, I'm not going to really say it. You're getting clarity about third parties in the past. Maybe that's what messed up past relationships. You have some sort of regrets about it too. Why? Because you are focused on that 3 of Cups, third party energy, and I think you did have an opportunity for love, or you will. But if you don't turn around, then yeah, I think that it's just a possibility. If you turn around, you'll get this Cupid's arrow, you'll get the love that you want, the 8 of Wands, you'll get the action. You probably need to take action so that you can get your joy and happiness. You could also be dealing with a fire sign or somebody with Scorpio in their chart, or you have that somewhere significantly in your chart. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close out with your reading with what Spirit wants you to know. Let's see. Endings and new beginnings. That's what you need to know. So just go with the flow. This is going to be something new, but you've transformed. But don't let those past people, whether it was past family, past marriage, past whatever, drag you back to an old chapter. Because you've been reborn. And that's like a new baby, a new thing, a new energy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this new chapter is going to require you to learn a lot of lessons. I don't think you properly, I think you took too long to close out this old cycle with this past person. It could have been closed out quicker. I don't know why. I'm thinking it was probably because of money that was dragged on so long. But the key to this new relationship, if you really want to go forward, is pay attention to your dreams. Your spirit guides are going to be talking to you. Your subconscious is constantly, subtly speaks through your dreams. So if you always worry about someone cheating on you, that's what you're going to get. Positive thoughts bring in positive results. You're going to have to be vulnerable. I'm sorry. You're going to have to open up your heart chakra. And guess what? You're going to need to fight those internal battles, because if you always think someone's going to cheat on you, then that's what you're going to bring in. Yeah, this is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into an unknown, unfamiliar territory where people are actually honest. What? Look at that, Taurus. But also your kaleidoscope dreams. It's okay to have a little bit of nostalgia about the past. Why? That was part of who you are and what you built. So, give honor to it. So your memories are like diamonds and the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with the loved ones who are in the spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. And with that said, Taurus, I wish you the best for the month of June. Many, many blessings. Have a good one. Bye.